Imagine your company wants to invest thousands or millions of euros to develop a software application. Since they don't have the developers themselves, they look for a software agency to outsource the project. Well, most likely the company will lose a lot of money. 60% of all outsourced IT projects fail. And they fail because they are based on bad partnerships. Hi, my name is David. I'm the CEO of eastcode, and we are the key to successful IT outsourcing. We did a detailed research on due diligence of software agencies and analyzed hundreds of projects. And out of 50 factors why projects fail, we analyzed that the 3 most important ones are strategic, technical, and cultural factors. It is paramount that a company fits with a software agency on these 2 levels to succeed. Well, so how do you find now a company on these 2 levels? Well, we used the following approach. We did 2 years intensive analysis on the market, analyzed a lot of projects, and wrote a scientific paper on due diligence of software agencies. We traveled over 7,000 miles and met a lot of CEOs, CTOs, and business developers. They told us about their vision of their companies, and we told them about ours. And then we contracted the 300 best software companies of Eastern Europe. And we have now a lot of data on technology, strategy, and culture on these companies. Secondly, we developed a matching platform where the client can enter, put in all the information, the project specification, according to IEEE standard as easy form or in the form of user stories. If something is unclear, then they can chat with the software agencies through our integrated chat solution. And then, afterwards, we get all the data, we analyze it, crunch it through our system, and find the 3 best fitting software agencies. Currently, we are implementing as well machine learning due to the vast amount of qualitative data that we are gathering, and in order to be able to scale better in the future. We have 3 different models of collaboration. The basic model is professional matching. So the client comes to us, tells us about the project, and we find the 3 best fitting software agencies. But we analyzed also the Austrian market. We wanted to find out what are really the big concerns that they have here. And fear of failure and loss of control are 2 big concerns. So we made 2 additional models. For instance, with the troubleshooter model, the client gets a local project manager that guides the project from beginning till the end. And with the ease of mind model, we take the full liability for the project because then all contracts get signed by eastcode. Our revenue is 2-sided. From one side, we get 15% sales fee from the software agencies. And from the other side, we get either 25% or 40% on top of the projects from the clients. The matching itself is actually currently for free. So if anybody comes to us right now, at least till June, we think it will be like this, the person doesn't have to pay for the basic model. And in the future, when our platform will be full matured and all processes are automated, we'll put as well a subscription fee for the software agencies because we are able to deliver high quality leads for them and therefore make them save a lot of customer acquisition costs. For the market entry here in Austria, we want to focus on mid-sized companies without in-house IT. By using our own network, we will set up a very strong direct sales department. With the use of content marketing and social media marketing, we position ourselves as experts in the Eastern European software market, and with referral programs, we will leverage our own network even more. So let's take a look at the market. 56 billion euros are spent every year on IT outsourcing. Out of these, 12 billion just in Europe, and we have an annual growth rate of 4.4%. So the market is massive. And these are actually conservative numbers because if you think about it, this is what is outsourced. But in theory, I mean, much more could be actually. I don't say that everything should be, not at all, because in many situations it doesn't make sense. But I'm just talking about the potential. So, and when we take a look at our competitors, we position ourselves between personalized consulting and digital solution. So, because we help the clients from project specification, from the proposal, till finding the perfect partner. We assist in the whole process chain through our digital platform. And most importantly right now, we are actually the only ones that are specialized in Eastern Europe and nearshoring. And why actually do we specialize in Eastern Europe? Well, because many studies show that a vast amount of really good developers come from Eastern Europe. In fact, half of the 12 best countries in software development are from this region. This year we want to acquire up to 100 clients and fully automate the platform. Next year expand to the DACH region and implement our subscription-based business model. And in 2021, we go global. We have already 5 clients successfully matched, and we will reach break even in a couple of months. So at the moment, we are bootstrapping. But as soon as we go out of the Austrian market, we will definitely need investment as well. That's our founding team. Mike worked in 4 different software companies. Clemens has built already a global successful business in Southeast Asia. And me, I analyzed hundreds of software agencies. We are the key to successful IT outsourcing. Currently, we are looking for strategic partners, and I'm happy to talk with anybody that is interested in our company. Thank you.
Perfect. You can keep it, yes, because we're going to go to the Q&A. And as far as I know, Clemens Blaschke is going to join you.
Yeah, this CSO will join me for all sales-related questions. He is the expert.
Perfect. So the jury has another 5 minutes.
I have 2 questions. First, how do you measure culture? Do you want to answer right away?
Oh, I mean, tell me first the second one, then I...
Question. It looks like a lot of your revenue is manual work because of troubleshooting and ease of mind. So how scalable are you?
So, culture is difficult to measure, for sure. But there are many studies that actually try to measure culture in companies, and their way with questionnaires how we can measure it and visualize it even. So what we do is we use these questionnaires, we visualize it then, and then we can put in a graphical way the cultures of different companies like over each other. So this is like a way how you can measure it. And the other one was, how can we scale? Yeah, I mean, actually, 90% of all the processes that we have in our company are scalable. And right now we are doing this as well. Why we have as well the troubleshoot and ease of mind model is actually because we want to put a little bit more substance to it, and also because we are beginning here in Austria and we realized that here in this market this is really a big, like the fear is really a huge issue. So we thought, okay, we can help there. And for the troubleshooter model, actually, of course, we want to employ our own project managers, but we also want to partner with local software agencies. So this is a way to scale it.
Just a question. Did I understand correctly, you provide something like a guarantee?
The ease of mind model, yeah.
Right. So just mathematically speaking, if currently you said 60% of the projects are failing, so to say, and from my gut feeling, I would say you would say it would be a success if you would get below 20% or below 15% of projects are failing. Now, if you have to guarantee and you pay back the money for those who are failing based on your revenue model, you would get out with zero.
Well, we don't guarantee in the sense of that if it doesn't work out, we pay you back everything. But we take the full liability, which means we are responsible for it. Yeah. So somebody.
What does it mean?
Well, it means that somebody could come to us and say, you fucked it up. I can sue you, for example. Let's say it. Yeah. So because we signed in all the contracts. I mean, why did this put actually in place? Many people say, okay, I would like to work with a company, let's say from Poland, Romania, or Slovakia. But I'm afraid to sign a contract with a company there because then what is when something goes wrong? And I want to sign the contract with somebody here in this place because then, of course, like the liability is a totally different one. So this is actually what we
and what actually do you guarantee? Like, so what then? So you guarantee, and what in case something goes wrong? Let's say, what if I've invested 12 months with a company from, I don't know, Ukraine, and I've burned several €100,000. How do you jump in now?
Yeah. So I think just to picture this for you clearly, we have contracts with the software agencies individually, and we have contracts with with detailed specifications of the project. So in this contract, we will have informations on what if the quality isn't what they expected, what if they don't deliver on a set time. And if those things happen in a contract, we will put all necessary details that we won't be held eligible. But we have on the ease of mind model an insurance, so we can insure projects individually, and they will come up for the loss of money.
I thought you will insure yourself, and an insurance company or something similar to that will come up.
Yes. We are working
Absolutely.
with insurance companies.
You will work with insurance companies,
Yeah.
and did you talk to insurance companies about this whole thing, because it seems to be quite a costly thing?
Yeah, we did actually, yeah, and we are right now in talks, different ones, to find out what are the best deals to do this, right? But I mean, what is really important here to understand is that it's not so much about what happens when when at the end something happens. We try to really do the best at the beginning that no failure appears, really, actually, right? So we do the due diligence, we check the companies before, we check the clients before, and to make really sure that it doesn't happen from the beginning.
No, the only thing I'm concerned, because if you provide something like guarantees, this might ruin a whole company because of contractual guarantees and stuff like that. That's why I would just,
Oh, I understand, okay.
So, one question. I mean, besides the fact that on the cultural point, I'm not entirely sure which data points that you're currently tracking, but the whole matching feels like quite a lot of human touch right now. So is there any kind of algorithm, tech behind it? How are you going to automate this? What's the stage of the tech right now?
Yeah, well, actually, the platform that I showed is just a very little piece, right? Just for the presentation here. The platform is much bigger. So it's really that somebody puts in the specification, puts in all the information that they have about the projects. Then they get the proposals directly to the platform. We analyze all the data, and yeah, there is much more actually in the backend. Actually, it's around 50,000 lines of code, I think, right now. So and the matching is done right now with the use of cost functions. But later we'll use machine learning for it.
But right now there's no ML tech behind it.
Still not. No, we are like evaluating right now which ML we want to use to make it happen. But we'll definitely need it because we have so much data actually that we want to track. Yeah. So for the market here in Austria, yeah. Maybe I just answer what is important here to understand is also that for the market here in Austria, we are learning as well, right? So for the clients that we have, there is a lot of manual work. We are working with them together to find really out what the pain points are, what the problems are. We feed this into the system, make the system better and better with the time, and then when we go out of this market, we can use it to scale, right?
Perfect. There will be a lot of time to talk about it, to go into more detail. Big round of applause for the two. Thank you. Thank you.